Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Central YouTube channel as we're ready to get underway here with our 2025-2026 athletic seasons. Fall season start. Well, they already started, but we have a big day today. First day of school and also the first varsity football game. And I am joined on the broadcast today by the starting quarterback for the Riverhawks tonight, Gabe Servais. Gabe, thanks so much for taking time out of your day to join us here on the Central YouTube channel.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Gabe, how excited are you to get the pads on tonight and go out onto the field at UWL and get going with this season?
Super excited.
I bet you are. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the summer. The summer was different than it's been in the past with the opportunity to work as a team throughout the summer. How did that go? Was it too much? You're a multi-sport athlete. You have lots of other commitments as well. Was it too much? Was it not enough? Was it a good balance? How did the coaches do with that?
It was a good balance. I think they did a good job not having us worn down before the season starts. So, we all have other things to do like jobs and stuff. And I think Coach Olson and the other coaches did a great job in balancing that and still getting time to build chemistry with our team.
Yeah, and Coach Olson talked about that. I think you guys went 2 or 3 days a week and just did some light workouts and a chance to spend the time together as a team. And as you said, build that chemistry. Let's talk a little bit about this team and what we can expect. A lot of really good returning skill players. You're, of course, one of them. Christian Rudrud, we'll be talking about him all night tonight, I'm sure. Some good wideouts with Connor Groth and Karan Carter out there. Good skill position players. Let's talk a little bit about that offensive line, though. A new group. So we graduated a very veteran group of offensive linemen. We're having some new guys step in. How confident you are there? How confident are you in the fact that they'll be able to get the job done for you?
Very. They're not focused on making mistakes, and they're more about worrying about the next play and fixing it. And they take coaching really well. And our O-line coaches are very good, and their leadership has surprised me, and it'll be fun to play tonight. So,
yeah, I was looking at the roster for the starting lineups tonight. Those guys aren't young. It's just that they were behind a veteran group of offensive linemen that were a year older than them. But it's not like it's going to be freshmen and sophomores out there. Those are guys that are experienced, that have a lot of game action. And so I hope you're right. I hope that they can do the job. I've talked to some of the coaches. They're feeling pretty confident that the offensive line is going to hold up. Let's talk about the defense. Gabe, you're going to be on the defense as well here tonight, being in the back end of the defense. How has the defense looked so far heading into game number 1?
Good. I think our biggest thing is we got to do our stuff right to be able to put ourselves in a good spot.
So knowing what your assignment is and making sure that you don't have missed assignments. And I'm sure Coach Olson and all those defensive coaches have been working hard on that all year long. Now, the problem that we have is we open up with Wanakee, a storied program, a team that has a lot of history, a lot of state titles under their belt, obviously a perennial power, a Division I juggernaut, really, when you look at that football program. What are the goals for tonight? Is the goal to go out there and get a W?
Every game, our goal is to get a W. Even though they're really good and have been, and they reload every year, we still go in that game thinking we're going to win. And we're all going to play our hearts out, and that will take care of the rest.
Yeah, and I love that attitude. I know that you guys are ultra competitive, that a lot of you guys are very, very competitive. And so, Wanakee is good. They're very good, and that's awesome. And what a great way to measure yourself against one of the best teams in the state and see where you are and what you have to improve on. And I know that you guys aren't just going to lay down and let Wanakee do whatever they want to you. So I'm really excited for the action tonight. Gabe, let's talk a little bit about you. So 3-sport athlete. How the 3-sport athlete thing is becoming kind of a unicorn. We don't see much of them anymore. How are you able to find time in your day to not only give time to all those sports, but also you're an excellent student in the classroom. How do you find enough time in the day? There's only 24 hours for all of us in a day. What are your keys to making sure that you give the appropriate time to each of your activities?
I would just say scheduling and being productive with time. So like when like in class where we have like 10 minutes left to do whatever you want, I don't just like sit on my iPad and do stuff. I get work done. So after school, I can just focus on football and other sports and then get ready for the next day.
Yeah, and that's a key. I mean, if you're going to be successful, that time management, such an important part of being successful, not only in athletics, but also in academics. And Gabe, I commend you for finding a way to do that. And that's going to serve you well as you get older. Gabe, I can't wait to watch you guys take the field tonight. I know we got to get through this first day of school first, and but I'm really looking forward. We're about 8 hours away from kickoff, and the countdown is on. So want to wish you the best of luck, not only in football, but also in basketball and track. And we'll talk to you as the season, as the year goes on. I'm sure we'll have you on here more than just now, but I want to thank you for being our first interview of the year. And I want to wish you nothing but the best of luck. And how about this, Gabe? No matter what that final score is at the end, let's get out of tonight healthy and make sure that we have everybody at our disposal as we continue on with the season. Sound good?
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. Don't get hurt tonight, Gabe.
I'll try not to.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Gabe, thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed our first interview of the year. And we will be live, Joel and I, from UWL tonight. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. We will have pregame at 6:45. And we are all set. We got our graphics set. I've been counting down the days to get back onto the YouTube channel. I'm getting bored. I can't wait to watch these guys go out there and knock some helmets around tonight. So we will be live at 6:45 on the Central YouTube channel. Make sure you tune in. Then we have a whole bunch of stuff coming up. We have volleyball next week. We're going to get a lot of boys soccer in this fall. We got a full slate of games. We'll go over all that with you tonight on the broadcast as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day and go Riverhawks.